Aloha, beautiful souls. We are here for our Capricorn love reading today. That's Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, as well as Capricorn stelliums. We had an absolutely wonderful 7th anniversary celebration yesterday. Unfortunately, your reading got put on hold as a result of that. However, please be sure to check out the 7th anniversary live stream. There is lots of content in there. It was a 4-hour live stream, and hopefully there will be something of interest to you. If you are brand new to my channel, I would like to welcome you. My name is Ocean, this is Empress Moon Tarot 777. I've been on YouTube, like I said, for 7 years. I've been reading tarot since 1993, and it is something that I absolutely love to do. Up here on the channel, we talk tarot, we talk astrology, we talk soulmates, twin flames, a variety of spiritual topics. So be sure to hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss a transmission. And if you're one of my OGs, thank you so very much for being a fantastic part of my soul tribe this last 7 years. Whether you are new or whether you have been with me for a while, I appreciate each and every one of you. Now, one thing we had some good success with the 7-year anniversary special was utilizing a random comment picker. So I have decided for the month of September that if you comment on the Capricorn video, this Capricorn video, I will be selecting a random comment using the picker to be featured on the next Capricorn video, which will be recorded on Monday for delivery on Tuesday. So be sure to comment between now and Monday so that your comment can be eligible for being featured at the end of the next Capricorn video. But even better than that, I'll also be taking a 1-card tarot reading for whomever is selected. And I'm going to do this with all the Capricorn videos from now until the end of September. But I'm not only going to do it with Capricorn, I'm going to do it with every zodiac reading between now and the end of the month. So be sure to comment if you'd like your chance at getting a 1-card reading and having your comment featured. All right, my dearest Capricorns, let's get started with your love reading. All right, this is exciting. Hold on, let me set my timer so I don't go overboard. All right, there we go. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. I hope you're all doing magnificent. I'm getting the number 15 very strongly. There may be something that occurs in the next 2 weeks, or by the 15th of September. All right. 5 of Swords, the Death card, the Chariot, the 10 of Wands, Page of Cups, the Sun. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Okay. King of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Coins, and the 7 of Wands. All right. 3 cards for the 7 of Wands. We have the Devil, the Magician, and the Ace of Wands. And your overall energy is the 7 of Swords. Wow, everybody has been getting such a tough reading today. This is this is like eclipse energy, manifesting it through the tarot before we even get to the eclipse. It's crazy. 7 of Swords. I would love to say that this 7 of Swords is strategizing. I really would. I would love to be able to say that, but that is not what I'm seeing in these other cards. I am seeing struggle. The 7 of Swords could indicate that you're walking away, Capricorn, from somebody who gossips about you, somebody who's talking badly about you, somebody who has betrayed you, somebody who has cheated on you, somebody who has treated you badly, or somebody who's about to. And the interesting part is, as a challenge, you both have this Knight of Coins. So I feel like neither one of you is taking a step towards the other right now, romantically speaking. Neither one of you is doing that. And one of you is saying, yeah, no, I'm out, moving on. It could be that we have somebody who has ghosted and they've just kind of, turned their back on the connection, not communicated, saying, I'm not dealing with this. I'm moving on. We're going to start with your person, Capricorn, because your person has the most difficult energy of the two of you. Oddly, if they were the one to kind of step away from you, oddly, that's what I'm saying. If you were the one to step away from them, I do see movement there pretty strongly. So we have the Death card. This person is focused on something that did not go right, something that went badly. With the Death card and the Seven of Swords, this person could be focused on an ending as a result of some sort of really deep betrayal. So there's this focus on an ending that hurt them. That could be from you or that could be from somebody else. It could be that your presence, something about you, triggered a past wound, a past trauma, past difficulty in their life. Now, with regards to their heart space, they're walking around carrying stress and strain of everyday life and of everything and everyone else. They're carrying everyone else's burdens at their heart level. This person could very much be a people pleaser. And with this 10 of Wands, they're just feeling the stress and the strain of carrying everybody else's bullshit, carrying everybody else's crap. And here they are, they're sitting there carrying the stress and strain. But what they desire is for the sun to come out, for there to be a brand new day, for there to be a brand new beginning, for all the stress and the strain and the difficulty to dissipate and disappear and open up this beautiful opportunity for them. They are longing for the new beginning, but yet they are stuck in struggle. Wheel of Fortune as their challenge. Something has transpired in their life that has caused this feeling of lost hope and difficulty and struggle. You, my dear Capricorns, may not be aware of this particular thing that happened in their life that has caused them this sense of difficulty and strife. On your side, your challenge is your emotions may be out of whack. You may be feeling very emotional lately. It could be related to this full moon. The King of Cups could also be an indication that you're being reactionary to this person's silence or this person's turning their back on you. You may be very angry, maybe feeling a sense of feeling as if you've been treated poorly. Your mind space is the Five of Swords. Your mind space is anger, frustration, possibly rage, this essence that, you didn't have an opportunity to say your last words, right? You didn't have an opportunity to express to them exactly what you thought about how they're acting now, right? So we have somebody taking a step back because their life has suddenly taken a turn for the worse. But yet it appears as if they're like, running away from you, like, oh, no, Capricorn. And this is Capricorn being angry and mad and needing to speak their last words to this person. It's almost like you didn't have the opportunity for closure, But on a heart space, it's like you want to dash towards them. So it's interesting because there's a part of you, you're going through this duality energy, right? And I think that's why we have your challenge being your emotions being out of control, right? Your emotions being out of whack. And it seems to be because there's the part of you that wants to lash out at them and tell them off for how they treated you, right? And then we have the other part of you that's like, oh, if they'd only come forward and apologize, maybe I could show them love and support and maybe things could move forward. So there's this strong desire for them to take action and come towards you with this really sweet, loving energy, right? It's like, I wish they would do that. So there's a part of you that feels a sense of compassion because perhaps intuitively, you may be aware something has happened in their life and you may want to give them the benefit of the doubt. But yet where we have this ending is you standing your ground with the Seven of Wands. And standing your ground to not allow this person to mistreat you in the future or in the present moment. This could be you putting up a very strong boundary between you and this person. The Devil indicates you're too much in your own thoughts about what may or may not have happened. You may be overthinking this to a strong degree. And with the Magician and the Devil both here, you may be feeling like this person manipulated you, that this person treated you badly, that this person had an ulterior motive for the way that they're acting, but yet you don't see what's happening in their life. So just know, you don't see what's happening in their life with this card here, but yet it's hard for you not to perceive that they intentionally mistreated you because of their actions, right? Their actions are speaking otherwise. And with the Ace of Wands here, the Ace of Wands is negatively impacted. So I feel that if this person does reach out, I feel there's a strong possibility you may lash out. You may lash out and say, no, like, go away, stay out of my life. Don't want to deal with that. I would like to strongly advise you that the cards that are showing up here indicate you have no knowledge of what is happening here with this Wheel of Fortune, turning things around for the worse for them. You don't see it. I'm not excusing this person's actions by walking away from you and ghosting you and being quiet. I'm not excusing their actions. But if you had any feelings for this person, which clearly they've triggered something within you, if you have any feelings towards this person, I would just caution you before you react to find out what's going on. You know, if they come forward, to ask them for some details of why they disappeared. You know, there's this need to decide whether you'd be willing to let them back in. So I do feel there is a potential for this person to come back at some point once they've gotten past this difficulty. And it's going to be up to you as to whether or not you allow them in. But I do caution you that because you can't see what's going on in their life, you have no knowledge. You have no knowledge of it. So try not to overreact, is what I'm trying to say, Capricorn. Try not to overreact. All right. Oh my gosh. And look at this. Imagine came up. It's like you're imagining what may be happening in their life, right? Like you cannot see what is happening in your life, their life. And Spirit is saying, go with the flow, Capricorn. Go with the flow because you don't know what's going on. All right. It's a really, really tough place to be where you have no knowledge of the facts of what's happening on the other side, especially if their actions are showing you that they're not trustworthy in the moment. It doesn't mean you have to let them back in, romantically speaking, but it's like Spirit is saying, don't let this person get in your head, get in your mind, get in your soul. They're dealing with something, but you don't need to take it on as your own energy. Does that make sense? You don't need to take it on as your own energy. You only need to be cautious of your own energy and how you're letting this person rent space in your mind when they haven't paid the rental fee. All right. All right, my darlings. Love and light to you. Kiss, kiss. Be sure to comment down below. Let's keep it positive, despite the fact that this wasn't a positive reading. Keep it positive if you can. I will use a random comment picker. Somebody's comment will be featured at the end of the next Capricorn video, as well as a 1-card tarot draw. So if that's of interest to you, please be sure to comment down below. I'm going to be doing the reading on Monday, so you have between now and Monday to make a positive comment. All right, my darlings. Until then, I shall see you again soon. If you need a personal reading, there are several, or even an astrology report. There are specials up on the website for 7 days as a result of the 7-year anniversary special. So if that's of interest to you, do be sure to check it out. Capricorn, until our next reading, love and light, mahalo nui loa, and kiss kiss, ta-ta for now.